Hello there everyone and welcome to Star Wars. What Culture Star Wars? I'm Ben Roy, joined here today by Ewan. And I said hello there because there's some hello there news out there. Ewan, what is this hello there news?
The hello there news is I'm saying hello to you right now, and I'm having a very pleasant day because of it, Ben Roy. But obviously there is more to it than just that. You aren't just the best thing in the world right now, because Obi-Wan Kenobi, the TV show, yes, we finally have some more news because Star Wars and Lucasfilm have elected to actually show us the full confirmed cast list of the series today. And whoo boy, there's some new names in there. There's some that we already knew about, and there are some omissions that probably will feel a little bit upset about. But I do think that Lucasfilm are playing maybe some potentially juicy cameos close to their chest in a similar way to what we saw with Mandalorian. But I'll get into the cast right now. Obviously, there is Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi. You do not have the Obi-Wan show without him.
No.
Hayden Christensen as Darth Vader, who we all know returns, as was revealed by Kathleen Kennedy back in December. Moses Ingram. Joel Edgerton is back as Uncle Owen. Bonnie P.S. Kamal Nanjiani is confirmed to be in this series now, which is really cool. Indira Varma, Rupert Friend, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Sung Kang, Simone Kessel, and Benny Safdie, one of the Safdie brothers. So yeah, that's the full confirmed cast list that Star Wars has revealed just less than 30 minutes ago. And yeah, that's a really good cast list. There are some names in there that I'm not familiar with, but I'm certainly familiar with, the likes of Kamal Nanjiani and Benny Safdie, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the show.
Yeah, same here. Like, there are some people that I recognise, like Joe Edgerton. Obviously, he was in Star Wars before, but I'm pretty sure he was in The Thing remake as Budget. I'm trying to. When they were recasting everyone, but I still like his work anyway, and I look forward to seeing Uncle Owen back, because just get some more Uncle Owen in there before he gets vaporized. Why not? And like Rupert Friend, I've never seen him in anything, I don't believe so. Just looking at the picture they've chosen, Imperial. I'm just to say that with the lovely little moustache. I'm just.
It's a great moustache he has. Anyone with a moustache has to be an Imperial, unless your name's Lando. But yeah, no, there's some good casting choices in here. I think I don't even know who they're playing. I'm just saying that these are all really talented actors, and I can't wait to see where they are. I will say though that I mentioned The Mandalorian earlier on and how that show played a lot of its casting close to its chest.
Yeah.
Do you still think there is the potential for a Liam Neeson Qui-Gon cameo, and also Tamura Morrison coming back as maybe Commander Cody? Because there were rumors, obviously, from a few months ago. I believe it was either Kessel Run Transmissions or someone else. I forget now, but they reported on the fact that, or they reported on the rumor that Commander Cody would be involved in this series, both in flashback and as potentially, as a kind of modern day threat to Obi-Wan. So I'm just really curious to see how it plays out. The fact that we're already getting a massive confrontation between Obi-Wan and Vader is massive in and of itself. And I know everyone who's looking forward to this show is also hoping that Qui-Gon will be involved, because we really want to see more of that, classic interaction between Ewan McGregor and Liam Neeson, and seeing how Obi-Wan, communed with Qui-Gon after all the badness happened, I think would be really interesting.
Yeah, well, after we were robbed of the Qui-Gon cameo in Rise of Skywalker, when they decided to just take everyone out and use their voices, and then after it's been so long, and if you look back at, say, books like A Certain Point of View, where they go through Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan sort of actually learning to commune with each other, and Qui-Gon becoming more of an important role, especially chatting to Yoda. We'll probably have a few seconds of Yoda on Dagobah here, just sort of having a little mind meld or something with Obi-Wan. And yeah, I just wanted to. I was going to ask at the beginning, though, where are the Qui-Gons? And you've already told me that they're not here yet. So I just need.
We can't let Qui-Gons be Qui-Gons.
I was going to end the video with that. You just
I was going to end it. I've just completely I've completely stolen your thunder there. But yeah, no, I think there was also a nod in the Ahsoka book towards Obi-Wan communicating with Qui-Gon as well.
Yeah.
They're in that series, or in that book by E.K. Johnston, there are a few kind of flashback chapters that are serve as interludes to the main story. And one of them, you do see Obi-Wan kind of being well, this is my life now. I'm living on the desert planet. I'm just watching over this boy. This is my entire life. I'll give Qui-Gon a ring, and they have a chat. And I just want to see them, just talking and figuring out different things, because Qui-Gon, as Star Wars loves to remind us, and it's a fact that Qui-Gon was the most, he had the most foresight out of any Jedi. He knew that things were going bad before any of the other Jedi knew that. And I'm just really interested to hear as well, maybe if Qui-Gon had any thoughts on Anakin during this time. He always believed in the Chosen One prophecy. He may not have thought that Anakin would have, to get to that end result, Anakin would have massacred all his best friends at the temple.
Yeah.
But I do like to think that, during this period of time, maybe there is a bit of tension between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, because obviously when Yoda and Obi-Wan are training Luke, they're all like, no, you have to kill Vader. Vader is terrible. I do wonder if Qui-Gon is pushing back against that at this point in time and saying, no, you can't kill him. He'll get there in the end. Hopefully.
I love that idea, because Qui-Gon seemed to always be like the contrarian, and as it's been said before, like, he's the first and that we know of in this current era of Star Wars. There might be something thousands of years ago that learned to become the Force and sort of speak through it. But yeah, I would like to see Qui-Gon be like, Obi-Wan get a bit annoyed, and then them sort of him saying well, maybe don't do that, and then that's maybe why Obi-Wan just puts up his saber and lets Vader whack him out a few years later after this show is set. But I'm also, it's just nice to see Ewan McGregor do his tour of finishing up stuff that he's sort of done. A few years back we had him do another Train Spot, and now I'm getting sad Ewan McGregor again on his own, and I just want Ewan McGregor to be a bit happy, even though he sees Commander Cody for 5 minutes, or when he eventually runs into Mace Windu with one arm.
Yeah, I mean, there are all sorts of different things we've seen of Obi-Wan in the current Star Wars canon. Obviously, the Jason Aaron and then later Kieran Gillen main Star Wars series. They did a few things with the journals of Ben Kenobi, where they see Luke kind of look through Obi-Wan's own personal diaries, and they find all the sorts of things. The different ways that Obi-Wan had kind of been looking out for Luke when he was growing up. And, but the fact that we have so much potential left to be told here, there are so many exciting ideas that you can do with Obi-Wan in this setting. And I'm just really fascinated by how they're also going to incorporate this fight between him and Darth Vader. I know some people probably be a little bit miffed that maybe it'll take away some of the significance from their duel in A New Hope, but I don't think so. I'm still hoping that we'll get something here. And yeah, and the fact that as well that Deborah Chow is the showrunner, and she did some of the best episodes of The Mandalorian during its first season. I'm just really excited for it. I'm glad that it's actually happening, because there was a period when it was a film and it wasn't happening, then there was a period when it was a TV show, and there was all these different writing changes and rewrites and whatever. I'm just glad that we're actually on a pathway to it releasing in 2022.
It's mad, the Boba Fett show that we're getting. Somehow we've got that after it's been willed into existence for the past 2 decades. And then this Obi-Wan show, which was a film and is now a show with is it 8 episodes? And
I think so.
That's eight episodes almost. Well, if they do half-an-hour episodes, I feel like some of the Mandalorian season 2 episodes were quite short. But if we get say near 6 hours of Obi-Wan just tying this all up, I'm going to be very happy. I would have been happy if just a film, but they've got Ewan McGregor back. He's going to be sort of an appropriate age now. I'd love to them just to cut to the last episode and just throw a great big bushy beard on him, just just one evening he just all of a sudden turns to Alec Guinness.
Well, they say in the Ahsoka book, in that flashback, that it is the strange effects of the arid climate that is aging him so rapidly.
Yeah.
He would just imagine being Ewan McGregor, right, and just being like, oh my god, not only have I devoted myself to this crazy religion, all my mates are dead, and I've got to look after the man who betrayed the Order's son, and to top it all off, I'm gonna get all wrinkly and old.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I can't help but be some sort of fanboy here. Something I want is Obi-Wan's one of my favorite characters. Ewan McGregor has always been awesome, and whenever anyone's sort of gone to the prequel trilogy, it's crap, and they've always gone, but Ewan McGregor's pretty good in his role, sort of thing.
He's my fave.
Yeah, and he stood the test of time, and I think this is what most of the fans want, and I can't wait to let Qui-Gon's be Qui-Gon's and tie...
He got it in there.
Tie The Phantom Menace just even more, but just get Qui-Gon in there, bring the Phantom Menace into every bit of Star Wars, and let's all accept it into our lives. And now, if you want to finish accepting this Phantom Menace video, then we can finish you in. I also want to let what you want to know down in the comments below. Do you enjoy the Phantom Menace? Do you want to see more Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon together? Do you want to see... How do you think about Darth Vader and Obi-Wan fighting one more time when they won't be just moving two sticks like old men? Let us know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And until next time, may the Force be with you all.
Peace!